Hi all, this is Sia Nas and welcome to episode 49 of the Diary of Sia Nas. So this week I've got a few bright colours on because I've got the Conspiracy palette on and I've put on some brighter colours, the Trisha one, and just going a bit more pink. But in person, if you see me, it's really vibrant, but the lighting in this room sort of washed out the colour a bit. So, I think it looks nice. Pink, it's really cute. So, anyway, I'm going to do a review on the Conspiracy palette. I know it's a bit like there's heaps out there, but it doesn't matter because I've got the Piggy Mirror and the palette, and now that I've been feeling a lot better, I just want to try some new things, and I've got time to do it. So let's start with the week. It started on the 25th of November. Excuse me, still trying to get rid of this cold. So on the 25th, which was the Monday, I uploaded, I should say that I am looking at my fluffy purple llama diary. And what I did was I uploaded the podcast from last week and I promoted it. And also something that's going to be a bit of an issue, and there's got a lot of YouTubers concerned because I upload my podcast and I do tutorials and things whenever I get a chance to. This new Coppa thing, I was going to look up the title. Is to do with YouTube. It's really YouTube's fault, and they should be looking at it more on their end than on our end. It's more their responsibility than ours, I think. So it's the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and YouTube is the one that was in the wrong by collecting information from children 13 and under. And the government in the US has cracked down on them hard, and I think they got like a $200 million fine. And now what's going to happen from January next year, I think from January next year, is they're going to be looking through videos, and what you have to do is you have to mark your video if it's for children or if it's not for children. So for mine, it's not for children, so it's not for like people under 13. It's aimed at people that are a bit older, like late teens, 20s. But if the government looks through the videos and sees that, no, they don't think that, even though I've marked it as not for children, if they think that it is aimed at children, I can still get a fine of $42,000 plus. Dollars, and I think that's really unfair. So a lot of people are getting really scared, and it's something that I'm really concerned about too, because when I put up my lyric videos, some of them have quite a young feel to them. Mainly it's just the way that I feel, and the sort of backgrounds that I put on there, so even I could get into trouble. So I don't know how this is going to work. It's scaring everyone silly, and I don't know what to do. For me, I think I'll just keep going, and I'm going to mark it all as content for adults. But again, as I said, even if you mark it as content for adults and the government looks through it and sees that, no, it's actually for children, I could still get a fine. So I don't know. I don't want it to stop me, and we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, it's a really scary time, and I don't think it's really very fair that YouTube's thrown it on us when they're the ones that were collecting the information from minors, and now we're in trouble for it. So I just don't think that it's very fair, and YouTube isn't being very fair in the information they're giving. So it's quite a difficult time at the moment for a lot of people. A lot of the YouTube channels that I watch are really concerned, so I don't like to see that, because some of them are really good and I really enjoy watching them, and I don't like to see them worried about it. So we'll have to see what happens next year, who's going to stay and who's going to go. So only time will tell. So I found out about Coppa probably excuse me, like a week ago, and just been researching it all week, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So that was on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I edited the YouTube of my podcast. And the other thing I did on Tuesday was get all the documents together for my for taxes, because in Australia you have to, once it goes June 30, after that you have to put in your taxes for the previous year, and it's end of November, and I just got in. I'm not sure when the cutoff is, but I got all my documents together. I hesitated because I've got shares as well, and I was just dreading having to find all that paperwork, and also to see that I had sold so many shares. Makes me quite sad because I think I'm fairly financially savvy. And I do have shares, and I look into things like that, and I try and keep an eye on my finances and my super and things like that. So it's just a matter of getting all that paperwork together, and I finally did it. And I thought I was going to get like $500, $600, $700 back from the government, but I misunderstood some of the paperwork, so at least I didn't owe. And it's unfortunate, but I'm only getting $2.50 back, so I'm not happy about it. But as my sister said, at least you don't owe the government money, so I guess that's a good thing. But really, I was really waiting for that money. So Tuesday I got all my paperwork together, and Wednesday I uploaded the YouTube video of my podcast and I promoted it, and I uploaded the lyric video that went up on Friday, so I just preloaded it. So it does take a while. And also with YouTube now, they're continually upgrading the back end, like where we upload videos. So there's a new uploading area, and it just got me really frustrated. But then when I uploaded the video first, the podcast video, and then I uploaded the lyric video. And with the lyric video, I was a bit more patient because it's only like 4 minutes long. So it wasn't as hard as I thought, but why don't they just leave it as it is? I mean, it's perfectly fine. It works perfectly fine. So there's some things I don't like with the new changes, and yeah, it's unfortunate. They should just leave things as they are. And then the good thing on Wednesday was I got this gorgeous palette from Juvias place. Look how beautiful that is. Oops. And that was one of the reasons that I wanted it, for those beautiful women. How stunning are they? And then the palette inside, and thank God for the sales at the moment. So that was the box. This is the palette inside. And then there's no mirror, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's all right. But look at the size of the eyeshadows. And the colours are gorgeous, just beautiful natural colours. Have I worn a few? No, I just sort of swatched a few, and they are beautiful colours. And I just wanted to get something from Juvia's place. I don't know much about the history of Juvia, but I'm guessing that it's run by an African American woman, and I wanted to support her. I like supporting smaller labels, and that's a beautiful product, and you hear about her everywhere. Should I say her, Juvia? I hear the name Juvia everywhere. So yeah, I should look into the background of that brand. But yeah, if you come across Juvia's place on the internet, definitely buy something. The products are really good. So that was on Wednesday, and then on Thursday's when I finally got my taxes done, and I found out that I only got $2.50 back. And I went to a new accountant because I wasn't happy with my last one, and I just Googled them, and there was someone who was local, and they had like 105-star reviews on there, and I thought this is really good, and they were really, really local, very close by. And the 5 stars are really well deserved because the person I got was really nice. They explained everything to me, and they explained why I didn't get the $700 back. So it was disappointing, but lucky I had the money to pay for my taxes because I was doing Uber, so I had to do a business tax I had to do it as if I was a business, so I paid more. But it was well worth it because they were really good. And then when I got home, I got the Piggy Mirror. Oops, you can see the halo ring that I've got. The Piggy Mirror. How cute is that? Look how big it is. And that's my laptop. It's huge, and I've been using it. I used it to put my makeup on today, and it's really big. I don't want to show you the mirror because you can see the microphone, you can see my room, but it's really cute. How cute is that? I can't show it to you without it. Oh, there you go. It's so cute. And it's huge. It's like I've got a big head and it's bigger than my head, so it's awesome. So that was on Thursday. Then on Friday, the Black Friday sale started. And I just bought like a lunatic. I managed to get the Jeffrey Star mystery box. I got the medium size box. Is that the deluxe? I got the medium size box. I was supposed to get the small one, but since I saw that, excuse me, I could get through, I hesitated, and then I got the medium one. I would love to have gotten the new highlighters, but I didn't have enough to get both. But then after that, I just went crazy shopping, so obviously I could have bought it, but I'll wait for the restock for that one. The other thing I got was KKW contour kit, which I've been meaning to get for ages, because the one I got was the deep dark colours, and I just love intense colours. But then I realised that the contour is way too dark, and it didn't work. Like, I tried to lighten the colour, but yeah, it was still coming up too dark. So I'm really happy that I'm going to get the light one, and that I think that'll be perfect. And then I also got something from Kylie Cosmetics. She released a new kit that's got like a lipstick, eyeliner, lipstick, lip liner, blush, eyeshadow. I thought, I'm such a sucker. I thought, this is awesome. I just want to get the whole kit. And then she had 50% off or 40% off lipstick, so I ended up getting one of my favorite lipsticks, which is called Beach Bum. And it's just a lovely natural nude color, and I really love it. And I've got the first one that I got, I just loved it from the first time I wore it, and I only wore it like once or twice because I didn't want to waste it. So now I'm going to get this lipstick, so I want to try and use it a bit more. I just really love that nudie natural color. It's really nice. And then I got another one. So that was in the Kylie stuff. I also on Wednesday worked on my Elvis beat, and it took me like 4 hours, but when you hear it, which I'll play it at the end of the podcast, it's very basic. You wouldn't think that there's really much there, but I just found some break beats that really fit in with the beat of the actual song, which is a very basic like 4/4 sort of beat, and I just found that a lot of samples fit in with it. So I layered up like 5 or 6 breakbeat samples that I found that fit really well in with the beat, and just sort of thickened up the sound. And then I added some kicks and some hi-hats and excuse me, yeah, just to sort of thicken it up. But I need to do heaps more to get better at this, because yeah, I heard another person do a remix of this song. So mine isn't really a remix. I've only sort of cut out like 2 bars of the song that I like, and then I just duplicated it. So, but there's a few changes in there as well, but you'll have to stay tuned to the end. But yeah, I was working on it for quite a long time. And then after I did that, I uploaded the lyric video to Wish You Well, and I promoted it. So I think I would have done the lyric video first, uploaded that and promoted it. Oh no, I uploaded it on Wednesday. It actually went live on Friday, and then I promoted it. So that was on Friday, and then on Saturday I finished the Elvis beat. I just thought I'm just taking too long and it doesn't really sound like I'm doing anything to it. So I finished the beat. I worked on it like a few more hours, and then I thought I don't want to work on it much more because it doesn't sound like I'm really doing anything to it. It just sounds a bit more fatter. But you can decide at the end of the podcast. Also, got from the Shane Dawson collection, I got the editing top that Andrew has got. I got the white and grey one. I thought, I'm not going to buy anything. And then when I wake up in the morning, I had a look and I noticed that his jumpers hadn't sold out yet. And because I'm a size small, they still had size smalls. And I thought, oh, stuff it, I'll just get it. So I ended up getting that one too. So that's really cool because he's an editor. He films and edits videos, and I film and edit videos. And I thought it's really cute because it says editing on it, and it's got a teacup with a tea bag, but the tea bag is an arrow, so from like your computer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that too. And that was on Saturday, and then on Sunday, which is today, the 1st of December, start of summer, I went with my sister and my nephew, and we went kite flying. And it was really bad timing because it rained, it absolutely poured, but we got to shelter pretty quickly, and we got some hot chips as well and ate them in the car, and then just went back home and just sort of chilled back home. But it was fun flying the kite for the time that we had together. It was really awesome. And then on Sunday as well, is it DHL? They delivered the dragon egg from Dragun Beauty that I got, and inside it's got the excuse me, it's got the highlighter and the concealer. It's in this box. If you check my Snapchat, you'll see that I opened it up and I've showed you what's inside. But I'm gonna do a review of that too. They're really cool. They're really cool products. I really wanted the palette because it's got the concealer, the blush, and the highlighter, and that's what I'm looking for in a product. Something that's got everything in it and with colors that complement each other, so it makes it easier to use. So that should be really cool. So yeah, that was really cool. That because I got a text message saying that I'm getting a delivery today. Let me see, did I delete it or is it still there? And I thought, oh, that can't be right because it's a Sunday. Yeah, DHL. And I actually ordered this last week, the dragon egg, so that's pretty quick from the US to Australia. I only paid like $23 for postage, 23 US, so that's like 40 Australian. It's actually worth it because you get it pretty quick, like a week and a bit, and it's here, so that's awesome. So yeah, that's the week. So a bit of everything, a bit of shopping, a bit of makeup, a bit of music. Yeah, that's a pretty good week, I think. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe or share this podcast with your friends or someone you think would like to hear it. And what you're going to hear now is the remix. I don't know what you would call it. So the camera just cut out, which is really annoying. Damn you, camera. And what you're going to hear now is the remix of the Elvis song Flame. I should have looked it up. His latest Flame. And it's just my remix version of it. I hope you like it, and I will catch you next week. Thanks for watching.